Hello traders, the title of the video is a simple way to use a Finviz to gather a reliable trading setup. This is Finviz website, so you put in www.finviz.com, F-I-N-V-I-Z. You can Google it, Finviz. All right, here it is. Can you see on your screen? All right. So this is where you need to go, okay? So a trader did ask me to recommend, a stock screening software that they can use. This is one of them. It's free, okay? So you don't have to pay anything for this one, for stock. If you trade American stocks, or I'm talking about exchanges, okay? Talking about AMES, American Exchange, NASDAQ, okay? NISE, American stock, okay? You can use Finviz for free. And here it is, all right? So because the trader did ask me, that's why I'm recording this video. So a lot of traders that have been following us for some time know that I prefer manual scanning myself. This is about myself. I cannot impose that to other traders. For some traders, they will prefer, a trading software, which is okay, all right? But what I want you to do, if you come here, finviz.com, I'm just going, because you need to understand how my mind functions. I like simple things. So like I'm using the TC2000, I don't go deeper into that software at all. I just use it in the simple way. It got many other functions. The same thing, that's why I give the title, simple way to use a Finviz. So trader can use this software to do other things, but I just want to show trader a simple way, get what you want very fast in a simple fashion, and then get out. That's all I want to talk about here. So don't bash me too much in the comment section because of how my mind functions. I try to simplify complex matters. That's what my mind is doing all the time. So I come here and say, what do we need? We need a screener. So you click on the screener. Here it is. This is the function if you want to look for stock, screener. That's very important. You click on it. You see a list here. That's the list. And the list is not finished. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you see on the screen? Is it big enough? Hold on, please. Let's see if I can. Okay. Well, I'll leave that one for now. Okay. So, and then you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can go to second page, or I click on the second number 2. You can click on number 3. So you see more stock. It will give you all sort of lists of stock. But you can, instead of going through everything, you can simplify the list. For instance, by going to the exchange. So here you say any. So you have all the lists. You can go to one particular exchange, all right? You can go to one particular sector. You can go to one particular, industry, all right? To limit or, to target specific stocks, all right? So those are the first thing that you want to do in a simple way to find a financial instrument that you want to trade, all right? You can also go into the market capital, all right? So there are many criteria that you can select, about what you are looking. But mainly, all right, if you come here, you can leave it on any like this, all right? And then the next thing that you want to check is the signal. You see here, the signal, because the trader is TSTW trader, the signal here. So once you have the list, like now, you see I have TL resistance. This is a trend line resistance. This is one of them. So what this is doing is telling you stock that are going down, that rally to the edge of a declining channel. This is a trend line resistance. So if you are TSTW24 or SYS usually trader, this is one function that I will recommend, the TL resistance, trend line resistance. So the signal, trend line resistance. So if I select one of these stock, this one now, all right, and I click on it, you see here the price was on the edge of a declining channel, and then it pulled back a bit now. So it was going down for some time now. So you want to catch it when it's touching here. That will be the best place to start entering the trade on the edge of, okay, the trend line if you are looking for bearish financial instrument. And also you have to understand that this is on a daily chart, all right? It's on a daily chart, all right? But I haven't finished. What I would recommend to trade, do not watch this video halfway, otherwise you're going to go and do all sorts of things. I recommend to trade to watch the full length for this tutorial, because I'm going to go to over other things that traders need to be aware of, so they may get the best out of this, all right? So you see here, so or you can just look for, okay, the epic is a DEM, and I can just go to TC2000 and put into my TC2000, okay, the epic of the stock, so I can zoom into it instead of looking at it on that website like this. I'll prefer to look at it like this, all right? So here it is on okay, TC2000. One thing I want to say to traders that are trading on a daily chart, which we use for the TSTWSY008, all right? What I've said to traders that when in a document we are using a daily chart, one can look for trading setup on any higher time frame and then go to the signal time frame. All right, you can do that. Okay, so okay, let's move on a bit. Let's stay a bit on the software. So this is one example. So once you open it like this, you can go back again. Click on the back button here. Go back to where you were before, and you can just. But you see, all you are doing, the software giving a list of stock. Sometimes the stock is already down very much, or you see here. So this one is already, I will not be interested in this. I would prefer the one that is stuck on the edge here. That will be more interesting to me, because I don't want to be the last person selling, all right? So all you are doing, in fact, you are just looking at, okay, it's giving you the list, and you still need manually like this. Now I have to put this in my TC2000 to look at it, which means I want to go to the monthly chart, I want to see the quarterly chart, the bigger picture. I will not limit myself just here alone. So that's why I do not personally use, okay, software for scanning. I prefer manual scanning when I'm looking at the price action. It's very fast, but some traders may need it, and this is it. Okay, so you see that this stock, this one here, is not very liquid. You see how the price gapping down all over small candlestick bar. This is not very liquid financial instrument. Okay, looking out on this chart, maybe, yeah, it's not very liquid, but all right, here it is. Okay, so the first signal that I want TST traders to pay attention to is the trend line resistance, TL resistance, all right, to find bearish setup, all right. The next one is TL support. So in that case, the price is in a rising channel, so this is TL support, all right. The price. So if I click on one now, you click, you see what kind of look at this. Is a very funny stock. I won't even bother to look at it. I'll go to the next one. Here it is. Now, you see, now we are talking about trend line support. Now, you see that. So it's telling me that the price is on the lower part of the trend line here, which is good, but we are in a declining channel. Why should I be buying in a declining channel like this? I don't want to do that. I'll prefer to sell at the top. But according to the software, the price is at the trend line support. You see here, it's a trend line support, but in a downtrend. I will recommend to THC trader to stay away from those okay, support level, okay, set up in a downtrend, just to avoid all kind of problems, because it's like we are violating or we are trading against the trend downward. Prefer to sell at the top. See here, people were selling on the edges here, this trend here, they were selling it down. But you don't want to be at the bottom here trying to buy up when people are selling you down. So I will go back. So this one, I will ignore it, though it's true that the price is at the support at the trend line. I will just say, okay, good. Move on to the next one, okay. Here it is, again, a declining channel. Why a declining channel? We want a rising channel. We want the price, oops. Upgrade your Finviz experience, you join 1,000, blah, 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 okay. I don't want to do that, I want it to be free now. For educational purposes. Again, here it's showing me a declining channel again here. I would prefer a rising channel. So the exercise, the software has done its job, which is good, but you want to filter out, okay, the bad one from the good one. So you're going to end, as you see again, it's a declining trend line, it's buying on the edge. I'll prefer, okay, a rising channel. So you will, you see, this one is not too bad, okay, so on the edge of a trend line, it's a triangle, this is good, all right, it's bouncing up and down. So here it's on the edge here. So we can say DNP. Personally, if I'm using this software, I'll go again and check it out again. With my software, you see, that's what we are looking at here. And then I will not stop only on the daily chart, though what is happening here is true, because the price on the lower part of the channel, you see here. That's what it's talking about. So that's in it there, you see. So price is consolidating, okay? It's consolidating. That's what it's doing now. People are buying at the low, they are selling at the top. In this case, it's almost a rising channel, but not yet. It's still consolidating. All right. Some people were selling on near the median line. So this is it. All right. Will that be helpful? Maybe. For me personally, sometime I may need it. Okay. So let's continue with our discussion about the function, the signal that I want TST trader to pay attention to. If you see trend line support, where you prefer a rising channel instead of a declining channel. All right. Trend line resistance, we want a declining channel when the price on the top at the first stage. All right. The next signal that a TST trader may recommend to those traders is to look for the inverted head and shoulder. This is a head and shoulder inverse. It's a good, okay, so we have few of them here. Only, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why we have only 6? Because the market itself is bearish at this stage. So there are few stock exhibiting, okay, bullish chart pattern, all right? So let's try the first one and see. So you're going to check again. This is not bad because so you see this is the head, see this is the left hand side shoulder, this is the right hand side shoulder. And now the trend line, the price. So this will be a better place to enter on the edge here. Went up. So you want to see where is the price now. You don't want to just buy. You see here. Now it breaks the ball, you're testing it here. Good. Now one can implement a different time frame trading method to trade this one. All right. So for instance, personally, if I'm using this software, I'll go to here. Again, check it out. Yes. Here it is. Okay. And now I'm on a daily chart. I will draw all my lines myself. Okay. I want to examine exactly what's happening here. Okay. Then I can just use market geometry and project in the direction of the price. The price breaks out of that channel. Doesn't take long, okay? So if you keep doing it like this, okay, over time you get good at it, and you'll be surprised you'll be doing it. I remember when I started trading first, I couldn't use candlestick chart. Can you believe that? I was complaining one time that I prefer the line chart. Over the year, I get used to the candlestick chart. So today, I will not use the line chart. I will use a candlestick chart. So if you think that manual scanning is not for you, you'll be surprised that over the time you can get good at it. Okay. So this is left hand side shoulder. This is the right hand side shoulder. This is the head. This is the right hand side shoulder here, and now the price. So you see. Right, it's pulling back a bit. Is it going to retest the same trend line before going out? But right now, okay, all right, you can see there's a neckline there. If you accept that, and then you just monitor it, and use a different time frame trading method. If there's a signal on the signal time frame, you find your setup. But like now, this is daily chart, okay? So nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, okay? TSTWSY008 you follow the formula, daily chart, and there you go. But we can look for higher time frame setup or we can validate daily chart setup, for instance, on the monthly chart. So you see here, so that's what this was happening now. You see here, so we come on the monthly chart. This is a stock that was going up for a long time. Now it's pulling back. Okay, it's pulling back. Personally, I would not. Okay, if I'm buying here, I will be a little bit careful though, because it's a correction of the prior trend. The trend has ended. Now the price pulling back. This was going on the monthly chart. It's clear to us. So another trader may say, John, we are in a sweet spot zone. So you do other verification. That's what we now apply Fibonacci retracement, and we highlight the sweet spot zone, the zone between the 50% and the 61.8% level. Okay, the price now in the sweet spot zone. So there are some buyers here. Okay, all right. Careful, okay? The market first. But on a daily chart, everything looks good, isn't it? Everything looks bullish. As we examine, we look good on the monthly chart. One need to proceed cautiously. All right? For somebody who is trading this stock, this level here, you see, this support here, this one thing one should watch. So I would say to those people, priority to bullish signal above 1.526, and priority to bearish signal below that level. That line, that support there. Okay? All right, but the price is out of that channel. But if we continue, if you go back again, okay, I don't want the video to be too long, but this was up for some time. I want the video to be 10 minutes, and then there are more to say, and the video end up being long, and people don't like that, okay? So remember the signal, okay, trend line resistance, trend line support, okay, head and shoulder inverse, that's what we were looking at earlier on. Head and shoulder itself, there's also head and shoulder here, all right? And most importantly, double top and double bottom, all right? It's a double bottom. Let's look at one now. Starting a double bottom on the daily chart. All right. If you see a double bottom on the daily chart, try to see on the monthly chart, is it showing also a double bottom? So let's look at this one now, okay? So now I'm on the daily chart. It's telling me we are having a double bottom. So the prior support is this one. The prior break that support level, go down big time. Okay, the support there going down. This is stock going down. So it's pointing to us. That's the double bottom is pointing to us here. This one. All right. So personally, in order to attempt to buy the stock minimum, it should go back above 0.66. It's a penny stock. Should go back above that level. Otherwise, just a speculative buy, a penny stock. Okay, it's a penny stock. All right, but this is it. It's a double bottom. Yeah? Not completely formed. It's being formed. Okay, it's being formed. All right, reality. That's what it's suffering. But the investigation that you should do should quickly just be a little bit curious. I check the monthly chart. So this is stock going down for a long time. And you want to check the fundamentals, what's happening, why everybody is gunging to sell the stock. All right? Are they doing something better now that will entice people to start buying them? Or are we just going to be there for a long time? So a little bit more investigation, apart from the software, will be recommendable. Okay? All right, let's see how long I'll be talking to you now. You see now, 18 minutes gone already. This is what we are talking about. So this is it. Finviz is free, all right? If you're trading American stock, and you come there, you click on the screen now, all right? And then you start selecting the signal that you want. Double top, double bottom, all right? Trend line resistance, very important. Trend line support, all right? There are also horizontal support and resistance level. Here it is. All right, you can use that also. And there are triangle, ascending triangle, descending triangle. Let's look at one now. Okay, this is a good one. So this is a nice one. The triangle is a good one because if the price display a higher low above any triangle, it's a high probability bullish trend setup. If the price display a lower high, find a resistance below any triangle. It's a high probability bearish trading setup. Okay, so here it is. Triangle also will be interesting for traders. So here, let's look at this on my chart now. Will this be useful? Okay, maybe. So I want a daily chart. This is what you see. Stop gap down, blah 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 blah. Okay, you see now. See blah blah blah. Okay, forming a triangle. Okay. See, it's a bit of a messy triangle. Roughly something like that. Depending on how you want to draw it, something like that. Okay. Draw it roughly like this. Alright. Alright. So personally, I would prefer the price to run away. So though it's in a triangle, which is a consolidation, the price start forming higher lows. Okay, here it is. So you want to watch that trend line also. Okay, but if you stop on a daily chart alone, you are only seeing a portion of it. All right, it's like somebody looking at you, and the person is only looking at your left hand side, okay, of your body. You're looking at a bit of it. So, oh, this guy got whatever tattoo all over his body, but maybe it's only on his left hand that he got the tattoo. So because you're looking at the left hand only, you say he got tattoo all over his body, but that's not true. It's only on the left hand. And then the reason why we go to the higher time frame is to see the bigger picture. Is it truly bullish? Or what's going on there? So here it is. We have high volatility usually is followed by low volatility, possible reversal. There was the same scenario here. See, and then we have low volatility, down. Okay, so you can draw that common straight line there and monitor it. So those are the things that one can do with Finviz, talking about simple way. Okay, there are more people can do with this. I'm not interested in the more complex matter. Just looking up. Are you looking for trading setup? Here it is. Get it. But before I wrap it up, okay, here is what I recommend to traders. Okay, so I prefer the monthly chart, though we can use the daily chart. But before we go to the daily chart, one simple thing that we can do, all right, I'm looking for one good example that I can show you now, is to use what we call the common set trend line of the daily chart. You see now, you see this chart, the price here? Price is going down, isn't it? It's going down here. You draw a line quite close to it on the monthly chart. Just draw it roughly close to it. I can draw another one like this. Okay, let's do one like this. Okay, it's going up now, isn't it? You draw it very close to the price on the monthly chart. Okay, this is what I call common set trend line. So you do it on the monthly chart before you switch to the daily chart. So I'm going to color the latest one into red, and then we're going to go to the daily chart. This is our red line that we draw on the daily chart, on the monthly chart. Here it is here. Okay, you will notice sometimes, you see the blue one, the price sometimes will come and find a resistance or support on the edge of those common set trend line that we draw on the monthly chart. Like that red one now, we can leave it there because it's a common set trend line that we draw now. For now, the price did not retest it here, but you'll be surprised. You see how it touches here and then turn around, blah blah blah. Here it came and touch it. Here it breaks above the blue one and retest it. This is what I want you to do. All right. So if you want to be on the, in fact, I recorded a video how to use the monthly chart like a pro. Have you watched that video? At the 24 Stock Trader YouTube channel, how to use the monthly chart like a pro. There was another video how to use the weekly chart like a pro at the 24 Stock Trader YouTube channel. So what we were doing, we were showing traders different way to use the monthly chart. So I recommend to TST, WSY, S008 traders to watch the video relating to the monthly chart at the 24 Stock Trader YouTube channel. All right. So all in all, this is about Finviz, FINVIZ.com. You come here. I want to screen. Click on the screen. All right. It will give you this. Okay. The exchanges. You can select which exchange you want. Amex, Nasdaq, Nikkei. All right. or you can leave it as it is and just going through the list. But for the signal, okay, just trend line resistance, trend line support. For the trend line support, the price should be in a rising channel. If you see any trend line support set up in a declining channel, I'll prefer you stay away from that. Trend line resistance should be also in a declining channel. If you see a trend line resistance in an uptrend, I'll prefer that you stay away from that. Let other traders trade it, all right? Apart from those two, there is also here overbought. Overbought, okay, let's see what's happening there. Overbought. Okay, overbought and oversold also is there. So on the daily chart, this is it. Overbought, okay, TSRO. Let's look at that. Okay. Saying he's talking about stochastic overbought. Here it is. But we know better here. This stock is not overbought. I mean, it's pointing to us. So we say to traders, stochastic is overbought. It's pointing to us a resistance level. Which one? This one. Yes, it's overbought. Price is at a resistance level. Prior to bullish signal above the level of 4466. Prior to bearish signal below it. This was happening now. So here it is. All right. Okay, so this is a very interesting scenario here because the price is just about to go above that resistance. All right, that's an excellent candidate right now. All right, which is good because the price was going down for some time. Okay, here it failed to display a new lower low. Okay, so here it couldn't go down more. So now it's breaking that trend line. Okay, here it is. All right. But it's showing to you as overbought. But in fact, this is not truly bearish setup. All right, just telling you the price is at a resistance level. All right. So we can go a little bit deeper, go to the monthly chart, investigate what's happening here. So this is it. This is a stock that went up one way and come down the other way. Now on the monthly chart, okay. The price is at a support zone. The support zone is 2688. That's the first bounce at that support level. So bullish traders are those who were selling before are coming out here. All right. And this is the tall candlestick bar showing the activity. Okay. You can be a little bit patient, carefully patient, and waiting for another pullback. That will be good. So this is a nice setup because it's at a key support level. People were selling before. Now it looks to me that those people are trying to come out now. So though it's saying overbought, overbought means bullish momentum, strong price at a resistance level. Prior to bullish signal above, prior to bearish signal below it. So at the end of the day, one will have to do a kind of manual, okay, scanning. So this is about overbought. All right. You can check out other stock again here. Okay, there are other overbought example here. This is another one here. And then you just investigate more and see what's happening. Check the economy news always, because if you don't, you want to combine the technical analysis with the fundamental. So this is about Finviz free screening software that okay, one can use. So the simplest way is to click on the screen now, all right, and then you may look at the overbought, oversold stock, trend line resistance, trend line support, inverted head and shoulder chart pattern, ascending and descending a triangle. What I recommend to traders is to investigate on the monthly chart so they may validate their daily chart setup. That will be a better way. I also recommend to traders to check our videos at the 24 Stock Trader YouTube channel when I was talking about how to use the monthly chart like Paul. I think it was part 1 to part 3, something like that. And also how to use the weekly chart like a pro. It's recently, so if you go there, 24 Stock Trader YouTube channel, you will see a video when I'm talking about weekly chart and monthly chart and also daily chart. All right. So this will conclude our discussion today about a simple way to use a Finviz to gather reliable trading setup. So Finviz is free. We trade American stock, but One can also use TC2000. In that case, you're going to pay your monthly due. But at the end of the day, Finviz also is doing an excellent job. Here it is. So try it out, okay, and let me know how you find it. And there are other software out there, but Finviz is quite popular. One that traders are using. Okay, so until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. If the video has been truly useful to you, please let us know by giving it a thumbs up. If you dislike it, please mark it down. Thank you for watching, and I will speak to you very soon.